What's up, y'all? Back in the same place. This is just gonna be my video spot. Don't worry, I took a shower today. Just got the same hat on. I usually don't smoke, but whenever I quit drinking, I pick it back up. Oh. Anyway, I definitely feel worse today. I got the internal tremors real bad again. I did take the medicine that they gave me. It's super weak. It's Librium. They only gave me a 5-day supply of it. And I skipped it this morning because you usually don't feel that bad like when you first wake up in the morning. I actually got good sleep last night, surprisingly. This is probably the easiest time so far that I've quit. Something to do with mindset, because my eyes being yellow, that shit scared me, so I just knew I had to quit. But some tips for quitting. You find out some shit along the process when you're quitting. It took me a long time to learn certain things, but of course you got to keep your mind busy. You know, that's why I got into skateboarding last time I quit. That really helped, and then I broke my leg. So yeah, my leg's still broken. I got a couple more weeks before I can walk again. But what I was getting to is sweets. I'm not a big fan of sweets, but when you quit drinking alcohol, you want to indulge in some sweets, because not only are you coming off the alcohol, you're usually having a sugar crash too, because alcohol is like purely sugar. So I'm not a big fan of candy. I do like sweet tarts and shit, but really sugary pop. I like cotton candy Faygo. Cassidy accidentally bought me this blueberry Faygo. It's not too bad, or it's blue raspberry. And it helps with the oral fixation of constantly have a drink, constantly drinking. Because that's what most drinkers do. They sit there and they keep sipping whatever their drink of choice is. I know that's what I do. I want to give a little bit of a backstory too. So, I've been drinking since I was about 12, 13 years old. Started off just drinking beers on weekends, Gained a little tolerance, started drinking more and more beers on the weekends, and every now and then get some liquor and get sick, stuff like that. But eventually I got a job, and the world tells you alcohol is innocent, and it's not that bad. That's everybody drinks. It's okay, right? So that's why it's the trickiest one. But anyway, after a while, I got the job, good job. I was making good money. Then I just started, drinking a couple beers every day after work. That seems completely normal too, to relax every day after work and have a couple beers. And then I started just drinking beer all day long after work, and that became a normal thing. And then it became drinking at work and not at work. And then the beer wasn't helping so much. And a lot of this had to do with my mom dying. You know, I started drinking super heavy. But I got up to drinking 1/5 to 2/5 of whiskey a day, every single day, all around the clock, constantly, just chugging it. And I was a functioning alcoholic. Nobody really knew that I was an alcoholic, and I always took Xanax as well. And those two both enhance each other, so I was completely wasted all the time, but I had such a high tolerance that only people that lived around me knew, because they literally watched me drinking, And then some shit happened. Some real bad shit happened. And this house right back here, we'll just say I went insane being drunk. And I loaded all the guns in my house, and cops completely surrounded that house. They saw me in the house with a shotgun. I was being suicidal. And my girl had no other choice but to call the cops. She saved my life. Because I don't know what I would have done. I was sitting in the tub with a shotgun, ready for anybody to come in. But I got sent to a psych ward in Auburn Hills called Havenwick. And I was in there for 14 days. Cold turkey. No more Xanax. No more whiskey. Whatever other drugs I was doing, that shit was cold turkey done for 14 days. I got out, was sober for 30 days, and thought I could have one beer. That's how it all starts again. And you spiral right back into doing what you were before, and you're never pleased again, because my brain's already used to drinking all that whiskey, so it's never satisfying. So in the long run, it just causes worse anxiety, which that's the reason I drank in the first place, was for anxiety. But yeah, I'm just out here listening to music. Hopefully this can resonate with somebody. But I'm really doing this for myself, so I can look back at these videos and remember the shit I go through every time that I drink again and quit. And now I'm at this point where I have to freaking stop. I just gotta do it. I'm going to get my liver checked out and everything because of the yellow eyes, but they said my levels were fine, so by the way, anybody feel free to share these videos. I don't care. I hope it can help somebody out. Anybody has questions or anything, let me know. I'm gonna keep updating you guys. I'm not feeling good, but I've definitely felt worse. And I have a lot of people telling me, "Oh man, just smoke some weed." If you know me, you know I don't like weed. It don't work for me. I get paranoid and scared. I don't like no weed. Yeah, sugary drinks help. Keep it on some ice. Imagine it's a glass of cocktail or something. I got to the point where I was gagging at very weak alcoholic beverages like beer and wine. Just smelling it was making me gag. That's my body telling me quit putting that shit in here. But alright guys, I'm done rambling for now. Peace, y'all.